Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Kay back with another video today, and welcome back to Chattivist TV. So today we're going to be talking about SZA. I've recently seen a video to her new song Shirt. I believe that's what the visuals was too. The one thing I wanted to touch on was, first of all, I love the song Shirt. You know, we got the snippet back 20 even, I don't know. So I can't remember what the sample from Shirt was or where we heard that song at first. But she recently released visuals to that song and released the entire song. And let me just say, the song is great. I love the song. I love SZA. Okay, SZA is that bitch when it comes to R&B. Now, I am feeling like a lot of the R&B girlies are starting to sound a little bit alike. They're all doing that whisper singing, and it's like it's getting a little redundant, a little old. Only because Summer does it, Chloe does it, SZA does it, Ari Lennox does it, you know, like just to name a few. You know, they're all doing that whisper singing now, which is fine. I mean, if that's the trend when it comes to R&B, that's fine. And a lot of it doesn't even really sound like R&B most of the time. It really sounds like what these rap girls be talking about, just in a singing style format. Now, don't get me wrong. I think we're missing a lot of love songs when it comes to what we're missing as far as the genre of music is now. But I really do love SZA's music. You know, nobody can deny that her pen game is on 100. Okay, nobody can deny that SZA literally pushes her pen, and when she does, she creates not only music but timeless music. Okay, music that you can listen to in any era, music that you can listen to in any year. Like, it don't matter if it's 2025, you can turn on a SZA song from 2017, you know, and it'll still hit the same exact way. She kind of like, you know, lied to us a little bit, saying that, you know, she wouldn't get a BBL and she wouldn't get her body done, and you know, this and that in that one song. I'm like, damn, she just went on and got her body done too. I'm not gonna lie, after Summer Walker got her body done, I was like, okay, you let these people bully you into getting your body done, because you know how there was a lot of memes maybe a couple years ago, especially when Summer first started getting hot, you know, first started getting awards and stuff like that, about her social anxiety. And I guess she let people bully her all the way into getting on the table and going under the knife. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, we shouldn't hold these trolls accountable too. I mean, but you can't hold a troll accountable. A troll gonna be a troll. At the end of the day, they're still going to do it. But I feel like SZA let them win. She might be very insecure when it comes to her body. You know, you never know what anybody's necessarily going through in their head. You know, you could be the most beautiful, the most best built, the most best body, you know, whatever the case may be. But if you don't feel that way, it's not true to you. Okay, so if somebody says, oh, SZA, your body is perfect the way that it is, if you don't feel like your body is perfect the way that it is, you're not going to believe that person, and you're not going to care for what that person's talking about. All you can think about is how you see yourself, you know, not how other people see you. Like I've always said, you've never actually seen yourself. You've only seen yourself through pictures and reflection. You've never actually seen yourself from another person's point of view. So the fact that we all try to go and change something about ourselves, because for me, it may not be my body that I try to change, but it's definitely my hair, because I see different hairstyles and I'll be like, oh, I want that. Like, I want to look like that, you know? And I feel like it's the same thing with a lot of these women, a lot of these R&B women, these rap girls. You know, I feel like they come and they see, oh, I like that. I like her body. I like how she gets the attention. I like how she's getting deals. I like how she's getting, you know, athletic wear deals, you know, to promote certain stuff. And she's really getting to the bag, you know, this and that. I want that for myself. It's really sad that we're all kind of going off of our own consciousness, you know, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people has told SZA that they're very appreciative that she didn't go under the knife before she did, because a lot of people can see themselves in artists who look like them. You know, not saying that I can't support her now, because musically, like I said, I'm a talent person. I love talent. If you got talent, I'm gonna support you. I don't care. But it comes a difference when that person doesn't have talent, but they literally went under the knife because they don't have talent. That's another thing, okay? I feel like a lot of these girls who do go under the knife, they feel deep down inside that they don't have the talent, or they don't have the oomph to give the music industry what they should be able to give them. So they go and get their body done. Like I heard somebody say the other day that Cardi B had a bad effect on the rap industry, not because of, the untalented aspect of it, but the part that all you need is a big butt and big titties and boom, you're a rapper. Okay. You're automatically a rapper. Okay. And I feel like that's really crazy. That's a crazy ideology. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, she's paved the way for a lot of strippers, for a lot of untalented people to think that they can do something that they actually can't. So then you get your body done. Now you got all types of brand deals. Okay. Now your music don't really matter. Look at Cardi B, Exhibit A. Now she had her body done before, her song went viral. But have you noticed, it seems like every single year, Cardi got a new body. Okay. Cardi got lipo. Cardi got face surgery. Like it's literally like that. So don't get me wrong. Cardi has a lot of freaking brand deals. She has a lot of things going on for herself. She did that. I mean, that's a boss bitch though. That's somebody who can maneuver around something that they don't have and make something else out of it. So that's why I feel like Cardi hasn't been really focused on music, because she has a lot of other stuff going on. Her money is not where the music is. And I feel like she had to get into a place to get to a place to not have to worry about music no more. You see, she don't even care that people think that you got one album and you got a Grammy, but we all know why she has that Grammy. This isn't about Cardi B. This is about SZA. The message I'm trying to get across is, as long as you have a body, you have a career. And then again, I guess I can't really say that, because look at Erica Banks. For a lot of these women, that's the hard truth. Having a body is what's going to catapult you and your career. Like I said, for a lot of people, that's not the case. Like, look at Glorilla. That's not the case. A lot of people may say that when they first get into the industry, like, oh, I'm not going to change my body. Oh, I love my body. I love the way that I am. I'm not going to change nothing about myself. But then that money starts to really, really roll in. And then people start to, change their mind and start thinking about it. Well, I have the money to do it, so why not? And that's what it becomes. It becomes less about if they really want to do it or not. And it's just like, oh, well, I got the money to do it, so I'm going to do it. Just like if you have money to buy a hot dog.
Really, it won't matter if you're hungry or not. You're going to buy that hot dog because you have the money for it. It's the same thing.
If you have money to get a surgery that you want and you see other women that have it, you go and get it because you see that you want it and that other women have it. Now, in SZA's case, she's just trying to fit the aesthetic. Look at all the other R&B girlies too. They got BBLs. Look at all the rap girlies. They got BBLs. And like I said, sometimes it has nothing to do with the person wanting a BBL for themselves, but they want it for the attention from men. That's why I say a lot of women only get BBLs for the attention from men, the negative attention at that, because we've already established that BBLs are definitely starting to go out of style. We've already heard Lil Baby tell us that a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, you can go and you can get a body and stuff like that, but soon they're not going to be popular. Soon it's just going to be like, all right, well, now you got to keep it up and maintain it. Now, SZA is a gym body. She loves going to the gym. But I think the issue comes just from the fact that a lot of people could look up to SZA, when she had her natural body, when she first came in the game. I don't care what y'all say. That body is not natural. Okay, I don't think so. It doesn't look natural. When we seen SZA the last time compared to now, that is a brand new body. You ain't fucked me, you fucked an old body, okay?
And while I'm on the topic of Cardi B, can we talk about how botched she looks like she's getting? I'm starting to think that Cardi B does not love herself. I don't know what else to think. Not only that, are we going to get another Little Kim? It looks like we're getting another Little Kim, and I'm here for it. I mean, come on, that's her mentor, so her, resembling her is not too far off, considering the fact that she was trying to look like Nicki and ended up looking like Kim, the off-brand version of Nicki. And a lot of people will say, well, Kim came out first. Well, Kim's body is botched. Nicki's body looks better. Can we just acknowledge that? Nicki is the blueprint, the pink print to how your body should look, even at the age of 40. Like the lady's 40 now, and she has a body of a 20-year-old. Okay, she has a face of a 20-year-old. And a lot of these 20-year-olds, cough, cough, lotto, be looking 43 in the face. Now, I'm not body shaming Cardi B or SZA because at the end of the day, do what you want, okay? I'm big on do what you want with your money, your hard-earned money. But in the same breath, don't make it seem like you've been natural or you're going to the gym or you're doing this when all you're doing is laying on the table and letting them cut you open. The fact that so many women, so many young girls look up to Cardi B and strive to have a Cardi B body, and they don't even know that is not obtainable. What Cardi B has is literally unobtainable unless, you have the genes for it. Because there are some people out there with the genes for big hips, big boobs, big butts, just all overall thick. Okay, just overall thick. There is some people out there who are naturally like that. For the people who are naturally like that, it's because of their genetic. If you don't have big boned people running in your family, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be skinny, which is not necessarily a problem. But until you get on social media and you see all these girls who have slim bodies but these huge hips, aka Cardi B. It's unrealistic, it's unobtainable. Cardi B recently came out about her nose surgery.
What? No lie, I'm not even gonna front. Like I needed, like when I got my nose done. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I got my nose done, bitch, because I had a fucking big ass nose, bitch. I had my daddy nose. That shit had to fucking go. But anyways, somebody from the industry. So my ass was already fucking huge as shit. Like putting that baby weight on my body plus them ass shots. So what I did was on this round. Let me tell you something. In August, I did surgery because a lot of people thought that as soon as I gave birth, I got my body done. No, bitch, I didn't. In August, I did surgery and I removed 95% of my biopolymers. If you know what biopolymers is ass shots. And it was a really crazy process. And all I'm going to say is, right, that if you young, if you 19, if you 20, if you 21, and sometimes you too skinny, and you be like, oh my God, I don't got enough fat to put on my ass and everything, so you resort to ass shots, bitch, don't fucking do it. Like, I am super, 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 super against motherfucking ass shots. I'm super against biopolymers. I'm just against it because a bitch that done had 2 kids. Culture, she didn't really did nothing to my body, but my son, he did a fucking number on me with his big motherfucking head. His big motherfucking head broke my fucking pussy, got me fat, all that shit. So anyways, yes, I got it out of me. But of course, right, they took it out of me, but they still had to shape my butt because they took a lot of ass shots out. So my butt is a little fluffy now. Somebody said do a BBL anthem. Somebody said your body looks good. I love my body how I look right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what the supernatural bitches is talking about, because no, there's natural bitches that like they just don't care if you BBL'd or not. Then there's some bitches that like will OD shame you, like they're shamed, like rah, rah. Then there's niggas that don't get no pussy at all. Because when you don't get no pussy, you the type of nigga that always talking shit about a bitch with a BBL, about a fat bitch, about a skinny bitch, because you just don't get none of it. So you're just going to talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, this nigga did his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker doctor right here, he's the motherfucking truth. That nigga butched me up great. The fuck? That nigga put his knife to work. Yes, he fucking the knife's up. That motherfucker right there. Yep. Anyway, that's what I'm going to say. I actually removed my ass shots out of my butt. I removed 95% of it.
And the surgeries that she's had done to her face. I mean, come on. You can clearly see in this picture that the first picture of Cardi B and the last picture of Cardi B are 2 different people. Now, again, like I said, this video isn't all about Cardi B, but I'm using her as an example of how out of control surgery can get once you get one surgery. I don't want SZA to fall in the same category as that. I'm happy that SZA is happy with her body and her skin. I'm happy that she's glad in her skin. But all I'm saying is that the fact that they don't see themselves in you anymore, people lose interest. If I can't relate to somebody anymore, why would I keep continuing to listen to them? Now, don't get me wrong, SZA is a really good artist. She's a really good songwriter. She's just overall talented. So a lot of the time, your talent can pick up in places where, you lack. But then there are times when people want to see themselves in stuff. The fact that SZA was very big boned when she came on the scene like 2013, 2014, around that time, a lot of bigger women can relate to her, like Lizzo. A lot of bigger women can relate to Lizzo. Why do you think her fan base is so big? Because she loves herself. As much as she does get on social media and cry and things like that when, people talk about her, shaking her ass on social media, as much as she gets on live and does that, I still believe Lizzo genuinely loves herself. I think Lizzo never seen a problem with her weight until she got famous. And then she's seen how many trolls and people like that didn't really care for big boned women. And they don't. But if a big boned woman can see themselves in you, they're going to support you. So I think that's what it is. I don't really appreciate SZA getting surgery, but that's not up to me and it's not my choice. So at the end of the day, go off, everybody. If you're going to get on the table, get on the table. You're going under the knife, go under the knife. But don't cry and run back to social media when people don't like the way you look. Do you know how many people have said something about Cardi B's hips and how outrageous they look now? Because they do. They literally look outrageous. The big hip, the butt is just nasty now. It just looks weird. I just hope SZA doesn't fall into the same patterns just because of this one surgery. Well, a few surgeries. Because lipo, as much as y'all want to say lipo is not a surgery, lipo is a surgery, okay? SZA has had lipo. Cardi B has had lipo. Just about any woman you can think of has had lipo. Any celebrity woman that you can think of has had lipo, except for somebody like Adele or maybe even Lizzo, but that's because their fans come from being big. Their fans come from them just being big by themselves. Okay, that's where their fans come from. SZA doesn't fall into the same patterns just because of this one surgery. Well, a few surgeries, because lipo, as much as y'all want to say lipo is not a surgery, lipo is a surgery. Okay, SZA has had lipo. Cardi B has had lipo. Just about any woman you can think of has had lipo. Any celebrity woman that you can think of has had lipo.
That's it for this video, guys. I really don't have beef with SZA. I really don't. I mean, this body change thing, I mean, that's her decision. It's her life. It's her decision at the end of the day. And if her fans support that, then fine. I'm not a fan of SZA. I just like her music. Yeah, I just hope she keep making timeless music. That's all I really want out of SZA. I don't really care for anything else. I just want the best music from her because honestly, y'all, if it's not for SZA and some of the R&B girlies, we wouldn't have real music. Okay, we wouldn't have real music if it wasn't for most of the R&B girlies that we have now. Because we do have good music. It's just not in the style of hip hop, unfortunately. So like I said, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.